Hey guys, and welcome to McD Plays Ascendant. Gonna be the first episode of what I'm hoping to be many, because there's a lot to discover in this game. If you haven't gotten my POV on it, there will be a link in the description below. I definitely suggest checking that out, because I cover over, I kind of skim over the basics. Actually, I go through the tutorial in like 5 minutes, but it explains, all of the combat and what buttons to push to make yourself win. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and start it up. I plan on trying to release these as frequently as possible. I don't know if it's going to be a daily thing like Spelunky, but we'll make a go of it and see what we can do. I've only spent about 2 to 3 hours with this game, and that includes the time I spent, like the 20 minutes I spent recording the POV. So I have yet to unlock a ton of stuff. I'm really excited to see what else this game has to offer. I haven't even seen all of the challenge rooms yet. I haven't even seen all of the upgradable items and what have you. So yeah, it'll be kind of unique. But in the meantime, let's get this underway. Starting fresh here, we are going to just hop in. Hey, those flying bananas. I don't know, man. They are kind of a hassle at times. Actually, you know what? Not even them. There's upgraded versions of them that tend to be a pain. Almost like just the upgraded versions of, maybe like the flies in Isaac, whereas like you got the, God, what does Northernlion call them? Like the grandfather flies and what have you. There's just upgraded versions of all these enemies, and of course they're going to get tougher and have more health. But we picked up a key in the first room, which is nice. Hey, I was not expecting that to happen as quickly as it did. You jerk. You spell grunt. And if that's not what their actual names are, I'm sorry, that's what I'm calling them. They're going to be called grunts. They remind me so much of the grunts from Halo. Just from their squeals or their cries of pain. Let's go ahead and look here. Plus 5% to staggered damage. That's, I would rather prefer just an overall damage, but hey, stagger's good too. And we're gonna tear through probably this first area or two, or first floor or two. I've only gotten up into probably the 4th floor, which then we're getting into like summertime kind of stuff. The first 2 are spring, second 2 are summer. I'm assuming the next 2 after that are gonna be fall. At least if my progression is correct. Fairly certain winter doesn't come before fall, but it's a game, anything can happen. So let's go ahead and, I've got a key. I'm wondering if there's going to be any kind of like chest room that we can use that on. I don't have a lot of influence. I highly doubt that I'll obtain enough influence before. Actually, you know what? There's the room, there's the shop room right there, and that requires a key. The room to the left of us is going to have a chest, but I'm not sure if that chest is going to require a key or not. This one does, so I'm glad I didn't use my key on the shop, because instead I'm going to get max health up. I will take it. I was hoping for kind of an upgraded weapon. And again, I've only gotten maybe like 3 or 4 weapons. But we're getting to our first boss of the game, and of course it's the Maw, which is going to be much easier for me to handle this time. I was a little concerned. Oh, what the fuck, man? I'm trying to say you're not going to be much more difficult. But this is the boss that I died at during the POV. But during the POV, I actually found a strategy that tends to make him a bit easier. I've always kind of sat here and fired magic at him. But it's always those green shots that come up, especially from his little underlings. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to parry this stuff, because I'm just not good with my parrying timing. But I forgot that you can actually dash through attacks. So I can just sit here and dash through all of these shots and make quick, easy work of his underlings. And we'll just fire back with more magic again. Okay, and you're going to stay over on the left side? Fine by me, friend. So, since I don't foresee myself, because I'm, new to the game, I don't foresee myself getting too far, I might make this first couple of videos 1 or 2 runs, probably because I'm only going to spend 5 or 10 minutes in the actual run itself, because I'm I'm a terrible Ascendant player, and I need to work on my gameplay. I need to actually uncover what a lot of the spells will do and the blessings will do when I equip them to certain parts of my character, like the sword and the magic hand. I was almost gonna get out of this without taking too much damage. Oh no, I just skipped over the actual chest. I didn't get to cover this in the POV because I didn't beat the boss, but whenever you beat a boss, you're gonna get a chest as well. We got the Blessing of Agni. Now I do know that if it's in my sword, it may set foes ablaze. Actually, I figured out what this does in every hand right now. Agni I've actually been able to equip to every section, so do I want to put it on my sword? Causes explosions when hit, or spells explode on impact. I will put it into my sword. I'm cool with that. I'm unsure if you can actually replace blessings if you get enough of them. But if you feel it necessary to go back to the floor that you were just on instead of moving on, like if you wanted to conquer the boss early on and then go through the rest of the rooms, you certainly can. But we've already done that, so let's go ahead and head on through and go to Late Spring, floor 2. I'm gonna drop down here. Oh, I don't even drop down. It's just for the first floor where we ascend from the heavens. But no heart drops. I was kind of hoping we'd get some. Now, already we're on floor 2, and we're coming across some of these grunts with shields. I think it does damage if you hit the shield, so maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe it just bounces us back. Hey, I would like you to not have that shield anymore, please. You jerk. There, taken care of. Let's go ahead and head up here. What are you doing? Yep, you can see the enemies, because of the Blessing of Agni, are being set on fire when I hit them now. Picked up a health pickup, and let's move to the left. And, finally we're coming across some, tougher enemies. I mean, not specifically tough, but they're tougher, a tougher version of the original enemy, that purple kind of banana fly. He has a darting attack, I believe. 5% more on the stagger damage. He's got a darting attack that's pretty quick and can catch you off guard. Looks like we've got a... Oh, Tiamat tempts you to bathe in the waters of chaos. Well, that doesn't sound friggin' good, but let's do it. The waters sap your stats. So I think from what I've gathered with Tiamat is it's a double-edged sword. You could get something good out of it, you could get something bad, but it's completely luck of the draw. I don't even know what happened to my stats here, like my overall stats, like my spell damage, my melee damage. That must be it, because I didn't see anything in regards to my health. But let's move through here. Yes, let's take care of some of these enemies as quickly as possible. Apparently just hitting that mini-maw with a pot was enough to kill him. But we got a key, which is nice. And move through here. I love that mashup move here. Whoa! I like flew in 5 different times, or I flew up in the air a couple times. I just kept chasing him up. Oh, it's a maw! It's a mini maw! No, no thank you. You guys are the biggest pain that I've encountered thus far in this game. Get ourselves a 5% to stagger, and I'm glad I didn't end up breaking open this room here. If I didn't want to use this key, that would have sucked. Because I was trying to smash open the actual chest, and I betcha there's an opportunity that you can accidentally break open the lock instead. And is there a chest in this room that requires a key? Let's see. I thought I saw one up here. Yeah, it's a hidden chest. Well, I'll be damned. And I can't get over to it this way. And I probably can't reach it unless I have an air dash, right? That sucks. I would really like to get that, and I probably could have gotten to it if I had an enemy nearby that I could hit and attack and then jump away from. There is an unlockable double dash. I think that would also be required. That's going to be an upgrade that I've only gotten once, but who knows? Maybe we'll end up getting it in this chest. This does not require a key this time. I am grateful. And we get a different weapon. Hand of the Jailer. And it's going to give us the rundown of the stats here. Better damage, same stagger damage, and same swing time, but it does have a 20% chance for enemies to drop influence on death. Heal for half a heart after unlocking a locked door or chest. Alright, I'll gladly take this item. I don't think I've had this one before. I just wish I could get into that chest over there. That's the first time I've seen a hidden chest in a room. And I remember reading a load screen that said, hey, be wary of your surroundings, and I guess I know why now. But we are coming to a shop. I am a little weary that I don't have enough. Oh, I do. Keys are generally 15 influence. I was going to say, I'm weary that I don't have enough influence to get anything in here, but I will gladly trade 15 influence to get 3 more keys. Thank you very much, Spirit. I appreciate that. Can't get anything else, though, but hey, what are you going to do? I have 3 more keys. I love seeing a stack of 3 keys in the shop. But we're going to go ahead and move on to our second boss here. We have the Burrower. Now, the Burrower, this gigantic neon worm, is kind of scaled. The only way I've noticed that you can do damage to him is if you knocked a staggered enemy into him, and it's going to chip away some of his actual scales and do damage. Let's go ahead and just jump over him. And, oh, whoa, we just stopped ourselves from getting hit there. Good timing. Very easy boss, too. Yeah, you want to stagger the enemies. And when you have them staggered, knock them into the boss, and it will chip away some of his health. I think that's the only way you can do damage to that Burrower. So, the Blessing of Itzli. Now, Itzli will, if it's on the sword, it may petrify foes. If it's on our body, it bestows invulnerability to spikes. I have no idea what it does in the magic hand. I would love being able to have the invulnerability to spikes, but I would love to know what it does in a magic hand. Spells pierce enemies. I would rather have it so it gave me invulnerability to spikes, but oh well. At least we got a new discovery here. Unlocking more stuff in the game. And, yeah, on our first actual run-through, or first attempt, we're getting to our 3rd floor. Early summer. Things are going to jack up a bit. Newer enemies, tougher enemies. Definitely tougher bosses. We have a bigger maw. Oh, shit! And he just tried pulling some nonsense on us here. But a couple spells were able to take him out. And, oh yeah! Just in case you guys didn't know, yes, you can take damage from the spikes, but you can knock enemies into spikes and pretty much get an instant kill. I would like to nail you with a spell if I can. Or at least get you over to me. Oh, touche. Got me with that attack there. And knock you into the wall. Or onto the spikes, that's fine. Nice little rebound shot. Picking up some influence. And there's another room we can go into. It's going to be to our right. We've got a shielded foe. Hey guys, what's going on? Apparently the magic grunts don't want to come after me. Well, now they do, but they didn't want to initially. Can I break the shield with my magic? I think I can, actually. It can go right through that shield. That is good to know. But it's still, I don't think it'll kill them. You're gonna have to land the shot yourself. What? Oh, there's still enemies in this room. I was like, what room does that go to, that locked room? We got a mini maw. And let's open our chest. Another key. Well, that's fine. I was just about to spend one. And it looks like it's gonna be a trials room. You hear a loud buzzing. Well, what the hell does that? Oh, shit! This sucks! I don't have a breath that I can use either, do I? Holy shit. That's insane. Can I nail you guys with some magic? I would like to get you all next to each other so I can combo you. Take you all out at once. At least I was able to take down all of the enemies. I've never seen that challenge room, but Dragoon's Gata of the Sadist. It's a weapon. 119 damage. A little bit lower stagger damage and a little bit longer of a swing time, but plus 10 to weapon blink rage. I have no idea what that is. And beat influence out of enemies, increased jump height. Okay, alright, so we have a taller jump. We're going to get influence just from hitting enemies. I think that was worth the damage I took just so I could unlock this new item, this new weapon. Oh man, that was a little fast. But you can see now we're getting these fancy lady, like, brawler enemies here. I think they're actually easier than the spell grunts. But, man, we are rolling key deep right now. The boss is actually up here. Let's go to the right and explore the remaining rooms before we even attempt to go after the boss. I have a feeling it might even be a boss that we have never encountered before, because I haven't spent as much time in the summer floors. Oh, hey. Now you saw that grump? That grump. Hey, I'm Grump. That grunt had TNT on his back. As soon as he sees you, he's gonna light it and come after you, and it's a timed TNT barrel. It's gonna explode, so just run away if you want. These flies actually spit the maw poison shots. So I'm just gonna try to, I just dodged through it. 10 to max mana. Well, I'm gonna get a couple more shots off, which is nice. And you know what? I'm just gonna sit over here and try to, like, dash through some of these walls, maybe. Since I saw that hidden chest earlier, I'm kind of excited to see if there's gonna be anything else that we can learn from this game that I haven't picked up yet. The possibilities! All the things I don't know yet. But, we'll head into this shop, and this one is going to require hearts, or excuse me, influence. Some of these shops will require hearts, like, kind of like the Devil Room in Isaac, trading hearts for, items. We can get an armored heart. Spirit of the Unwavering. I don't have enough influence for that. Lesser Astral Mind is a spell. You know what? I would rather, since I have enough, let's go ahead. I have 41. Shit, I don't have enough to get both. Let's get Armored Health. Now, Armored Health, I think, is going to be kind of like the Blue Hearts in Isaac. I think that's going to take damage first. It's not going to destroy our heart, but it's going to be kind of like an extra bit of shield that we have. Let's go ahead and finish off the last room to the left. And then we'll head the boss. Oh shit, you charged right at me, lady. Okay, those guys are dead. A couple more of these guys, though. And one more. Oh, I almost got hit by that attack. Mini-Maw. Mini-Maw. I can't hit you with that magic attack. And a little bit more health, which is good. And it looks like a couple more rooms to head into. I forgot, the map doesn't initially show you every room. You have to actually move next to the room to see if there's going to be another room after it. Okay, and dash into here. Getting influence from each of these guys, which is nice. What do these guys do, the brown, the clay-colored ones? Maybe they're just regular grunts with a different color. Woo! Give me that chest. More armored health. And we have a chest room that doesn't require a key. Hand of the Wolf. Less damage, but it does have more stagger damage and more swing time. Slight increase to both run speed and blink rage. I am going to equip it, just in case I haven't picked it up before, which I think I did, or else it would say Discovery. But I am going to switch back to the Dragoons. Just want to make sure I could check it off the list if I haven't picked it up before. And there is a room to the south and then to the west that we haven't gotten to go into. Bigger floor, obviously, since we're progressing further into the game. We already went down here. Let's go here. Hey, what the fuck? What was that? We need to create a little bit of spacing here. It's getting kind of nonsensical. You're getting some crazy shots on me, man. Yeah, don't fall into the spikes. That would be bad. And what do we have here? Another key. What am I going to do with all these keys, man? But, that's it for the floor. Let's go ahead and, you know what? I have enough influence. Let's just go back to... Let's go back to the shop real quick. Yes, it's not a one-time visit. You can continue to go back. And I'm glad I remembered, because I just got a bunch of influence from beating up enemies. I get a little bit more health. And 21 is not going to be enough to get anything else, but I'd rather go with the health than those items, just so I can last a bit longer in the boss fight. So let's go ahead and... Nope, that's not where we want to go. We want to go this way. I do like the mini-map. It helps so much. And the sisters. I've faced these before. You got to eliminate both, and I think the tactic I used last time is just sit here and nail on this one. The one in green, I think, will just continue to do damage to you if it gets close enough with its force field. And the pink one is just going to lay a bunch of mini enemies. It's going to sprout a bunch of mini enemies. Or I could be wrong. Yeah, it's laying a bunch of these nasty poison eggs. I'll just use my spells to do damage to it. Come on! Don't touch me! Is it enough to kill it? Ah, there we go, finally. Let's open up this chest. Blessing of Hachiman. I have not used that, period. Let's put it into our sword. Attacks may temporarily double spell speed. And that's it for this room. Let us go to late summer. And this is as far as I've gotten. I've gotten to late summer and wasn't able to beat one of the bosses here, so already I feel kind of accomplished in our first Ascendant run. Let's see. Moving through. And oh shit, lots of enemies in this room already. I can see on the map. I don't like you and your oh god, that's a new mob with triple shot. And oh god, that is a big banana fucking fly. Kill everything else. Kill everything else. Oh, you are dropping nasty eggs that are gonna do damage. No, it just hatches more enemies. Well, at least I offed you quick enough. Hey, there we go. That was an interesting room. Guys, I need health, not keys. I am stocked on keys right now. Okay. And take you out. Oh, another one of these guys. Well, let's just sit in midair and keep juggling hits on enemies. And 5% to melee damage. Hey, I've been waiting for one of those. Let's go ahead and wail on this. Survive Balor's onslaught. That's probably not good. What the hell is... Okay, I've yet to go to this challenge room before. Do I attack you or do I just avoid all of this? Apparently I'm not going to avoid... Yeah, I just have to survive for 20 more seconds. Jeez, am I going to be able to... Nope, I am not going to be able to do this. Wow. That's an interesting challenge room. Just being able to dodge all the attacks. But, yeah, spent about 20 minutes in the first run. It's a recap here. We didn't use any breaths at all. Did we even come across any breaths? I don't know. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. Oh, we got a couple unlocks here. Blessing of Tiamat. Unlocked a total of 15 blessing definitions. And that's it. That was our one unlockable this time. So that's going to be it for this first run of Ascendant. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and comment on it. Also, if you want to get a recap and of the controls or anything like that and you haven't seen the POV, there will be a link in the description below. Leave a like and comment if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time.